I know when I see that it doesn't make that much sense because Tsunami 2 is what's been in a lot of other ones, but just something seems a little bit different about this one to me and how well it sounds. So let's just break in and get into the details. And here we see the front of the locomotive. We have standard Athearn couplers, MU lines, along with accessory hoses, air hose with the glad hand. Nice ditch lights. Here we can see some compartments down here. The stairwell is not see-through, at least from what I can tell. The paint on this engine, especially the red here on the nose, is a really nice matte texture to it. Here you can see etched, looks like etched metal, I think, I don't know. But really nicely fine windshield wipers. Probably some of the best I've seen on Athearn locomotive. Nice grab irons, warning labels, the UP shield wings, sending hatches, high mounted headlight, 1111 number boards, cab entrance door. Wait, nice separately. Over here, does look like a gap. That's just the shadow casting there. It's not like that. It is a pretty nice seal to the bottom of the shell. And here again you can see 1111, which I admit it is kind of weird seeing the row number here instead of over here. UP shield again. Nice truck detailing, underbody detail, more battery box compartments, sun reflector, nice mirror, more compartments, dynamic brake housing. The flag is really nicely done. It's very nice and crisp. As you can really see here just how nicely the paint is done on this locomotive. Here you can see the emergency fuel shutoff, the fuel tank glass, and the fuel cap. The warning labels are nicely done. Our horn. Here in the back, we have our radiator fans back here. You can see once again, really nice paint. Handrails, probably the sturdiest I felt on an Athearn locomotive. These vents here, or grates you could say, do have a really nice depth to them, even though they are not see-through. But back here, once again, this and this are see-through as always. It's really nice. Well, this isn't totally see-through, but it has nice depth where you can somewhat see what's behind it. This, as always, is see-through, which is really nice. Here's the back of the locomotive. Sanding hatch. Whatever this is, I do have to say, this is on there really nicely this time. Those who've seen the reviews of the George Bush, that broke off really easy on that engine, and so it does seem like Athearn addressed that, because that's on there pretty good this time. We have our headlights, a crest underneath it again, more accessory hoses, glad hands, air hose, Athearn coupler, and non-operational coupler cut lever. 1111 here again. here we are on the other side of the locomotive. Again, you can see the wall paint. It's pretty much the same as the other side. So I'm just gonna kind of just let you guys see it here. And just move it along. You see the endings are in the bottom. The door compartments, it's kind of weird. You can't really tell that they're there because of the paint, but still really nicely done. I'm going to try and do my best to give you a top-down look of the locomotive. So as you can see the PCT antenna array, powered by the people, dynamic brake housing, horn, and see-through fan grills. All in all, really nice looking locomotive. Alright, so here's our locomotive. Right now I'm sitting here on this industrial track siding, but I'm not really sure where to do these reviews on my layout, because it's pretty much just two small ovals, this siding in the yard, but it will have more industries squeezed in here eventually. But let me know what you guys like better when I was sitting on the crossovers, my reviews on the crossovers, when it's on the chart, or when I have it sitting in the yard, or if you like this better. Because I could always remove the buildings again and keep putting the engine over here. But just let me know what you guys think. But let's get into now the review of the locomotive with the sound. One thing is I did turn down the sound again. I'm sorry. That's just one of the things I have to do as soon as I get this, because I have such a small basement. This room that the light's in, really small, and the light takes a lot of the room. And I mean, you can hear the engines all the way from upstairs, even with the sound turned down. So the sound is not to the levels it normally is. It's kind of to my preference, but the purpose of this is just so you can hear how it sounds. But I'm gonna go ahead here and turn track power on. So in the background you might be hearing some spinner valves. That's my slow trains locomotive sitting in the background in the yard. Should be settling down now. You might just hear that couple spinners of the air compressor in the background, but it's off, and it's just, if you have a slow trains locomotive, you know they have a bunch of kind of background sounds in it, but I don't really have room to put it anywhere right now besides keep it on the track. So please use me for that. So we have the sound. When you first turn on track power, you have the startup sequence. So we'll go ahead and hit F0, which is headlight, and then we'll hit function 5 for our ditch lights. You can really see they are really nice white headlight. Not really too blue. Maybe just a little bit blue on that right ditch light, or left side of locomotive ditch light. But to us, looking from the front, it's the right. If you're on the locomotive looking forward, it would be the left though. So we'll go ahead and we'll go F1, which is bell. Here's horn. Short horn. And dynamic brake. those are the main sounds on the locomotive. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for this. But I mean, it's a really nice locomotive. I'm gonna zoom out here. We're gonna do speed steps. So on my NCE power cap, I have out of 126 speed steps. So we go ahead and move it up to 1. My track also may not be the best, so excuse me for that. So pretty smooth. We'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you heard at 7 how it increased. Stopper. We'll go in reverse now. There you can see the nice rear headlight. Alright, going backwards. 1 speed step. Keep in mind it is going over a switch right now. 2. A little bit of a stutter there between speed steps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's my review on the brand new Athearn Genesis 1111 Union Pacific Power, the people locomotive SD70As. So I will have a run by here of it. And thanks for watching. Enjoy. I'm gonna go into the siding.
You're going in the siding.
This one here, that's what goes right here. So.
Yeah, I just don't see a lot of people doing it.